Hey everybody, and welcome to the lounge, all my fellow.
I'm sorry.
Ready? Take a sip.
Yeah. All right. Wait. Hold on. All right. Ready.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the lounge, all my fellow loungers, chillers, ballers, and grillers. Today is a Q&A we're going to do, me and Joe.
We're doing a Q&A, yeah.
Doing a Q&A.
Something different.
We just tweeted out, so let's get our phones going here. And you know me, I have to take my glasses and put them up here, so. Joe, do you want to pick one out first, or you want me to go?
I'll take one. It's right here.
Go ahead.
This is a great first question. At Johnny Cuzzo asked, who is the better cook between you two? Well, so I'll take this one as my question. I honestly think Larry's a better cook. I can cook certain things very well, but my area of expertise is very minimal to bar foods, like wings, pizza like that.
I have never tasted any of your smoked stuff that you...
I haven't yet. Well, I'll be smoking some meat this summer, and that's a little bit different. But again, I smoke ribs and wings. It's a different kind of cooking. But as far as the grilling and cooking in the kitchen, I mean, he definitely is. I can't follow recipes very well, and like I said, I'm good at like 3 things, and we saw all 3 of them.
Okay, so here I got one here. Ready?
I'm ready.
How long have you and Uncle Larry known each other? That's to you, actually, because you were first. That was from Bo Benjamin.
I got one from...
Hold it, we got to answer the question
Flag
first.
_ Noah, same question.
Okay. Wow, that's a good question, because I'm trying to think. I
was 17, because it was
and
church.
How old are you now?
I was 16 when Mike introduced us.
Okay, how old are you now?
37. 37, so 21 years. Yeah.
21 years we've known each other.
That's long, right? Isn't that
it's
crazy?
The longest time. I'm tired of him.
He's not tired of me at all.
I'm just kidding.
But no, 21 years is a long time, guys. And the good thing about living in the area we are, you have a lot of long-term friends. I mean, you're friends with some people that you went to high school with, and that was a long time ago. It was before...
What are you trying to say?
Well, I mean, not long. It was long.
It was a long
time
ago.
I mean, you're still friends with them.
And the funny thing is, like, and my best friend from high school,
right?
You're friends with him.
Right, exactly, right.
So it's like,
I'm
really
friends
cool.
with him.
So go ahead. Do you want to do the next one?
Small town living. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good one. It's Johnny Boy 88 wrote, do I have any fishing stories? What's the biggest fish you have caught? So I do have some fishing stories.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I'll involve the fishing stories that were involved with this guy. So the biggest fish I ever caught was with Larry. It was a striper. It was the first time I ever went out striper fishing. I caught 2, which doesn't happen every time, and they were huge. I mean, when I'm standing up, I don't even remember how big they were.
Don't I have a picture?
I don't think he had a picture of the big one. He had a picture of a
Go
one.
ahead. You keep telling your story, and I'll look through.
Funny fishing story is, I don't typically get seasick. I did twice out in a boat with this guy and with the other Larry. One time was night fishing, and I fell asleep in the cabin on the way out. Came out green.
Yes, and you know when they tell you that, that somebody turns green when they get seasick? Yo, he was literally... Green.
I was green. I came out and I started throwing up, and I was giving him my debit card. I was giving him the password. I was like, just get me back to shore. And they went out, they dropped me off, and they went back out fishing. Yeah. And I was at the marina for 8 hours waiting for them to come back. But guess what? That's what had to be done. That one's better.
Is it?
I don't know which one. You show both. All right. But whatever. That's what happens when you got fishing sometimes. You get sick.
All right. I'm going to show you guys some pictures of Joe. We took him out there and...
I mean, I was probably 18 here. I had a lot more hair.
Man, you look young then, too, right?
I was 18, dude.
There's one picture.
Oh, wait, come on. It's not even focused.
Yeah, it is. Look.
Is it?
Is it?
Hold on. Let me stay behind the camera so the window the glare goes away. Does that help?
Yeah, there you go. That picture, and then, of course,
that's the big one.
This one.
All right, so great question.
Yeah. That was, and you got me to open my fishing book.
Yeah. So
which is kind of funny because everybody's going to think this was set up and bullshit.
It really wasn't.
That fishing book has been out here for about a month now because we went over it a long time ago because we were reminiscing about that stuff.
Ago.
Did I say a month?
Yeah, but then you said we went over it a long time ago. We went over.
Yeah, a month. That's a long time.
It is for some people.
Okay. Why did you guys start doing YouTube videos? Well, I can tell you why I did, because, excuse me, I was in Jesse's videos, and when he left, it was like, I really I got used to being in front of the camera and everything, and I had thought to myself, I'm like, what an opportunity for me and Tom to become closer together, because Tom always sits in his room, plays video games, so I was like, this is something that we could do together, so that's why we started. How Joe got into it is, go ahead.
I came over and he told me he was doing YouTube videos, and I was amazed by it, and he asked me if I wanted to come over and hang out to do chilling and grilling. I did the one. It was a good time, and I did another one, and before you know it, I became a regular. I mean, if you watch the original cheesesteak, the YouTube video we did with your cheesesteaks, I was a guest that day.
Yeah.
You know, it just happened that it's just a fun time for us to hang out, and why not, show you guys how much fun we're having.
And not just that, I just want to add to that. I didn't say who said that.
You probably lost it now.
No, here it is. Edgar Harrow. Anyway, I want to just add, how you see me and Joe act on camera, that's how me and Joe
It's spot on.
are.
You'd be surprised how quickly you forget the camera's going when somebody else is holding it. You're not talking to it.
Exactly. We kind of just...
Which is why our videos at first were like 55 to 60 minutes.
Oh, yeah, because we both love to talk. And then you get us some beers in us.
We like to talk even
And it's
more.
like, there might not be another question now.
We're done, guys. Thanks for all the questions. All right, so Tiff. Puggo Lover 3691, Tiff. You sent some questions, and this is a good one. Will you play a real game of basketball and kick Joe's butt?
Joe does not want to play me in a real game of basketball.
Look.
Ask him.
Here's the thing. I'll play him in a real game of basketball, but it's not going to be very entertaining for you guys. He's really good at basketball, and I'm not. I'm okay, and I'm very slow. He's fast and good.
That's what I think. I think they don't think that really that I'm as good as what they see on the camera. They think that I don't know what it is. Not everybody, but some of them.
Did you see his trick shots video? They're all real. Yeah. I had to cut him down in his repertoire the other day just so I can stay in the game. We played with one hand just so I could be in the game, and I was in the game to the very end, by the way.
And it's like, that's one thing I can always say. I've always been good at basketball. I mean, you guys can believe it or not. I really don't care because I don't have anything to prove anymore because I'm old.
Yeah, that's
as you said.
You're not old.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
But you're still good at basketball.
Okay, ready? Did you grow up with comic books? And if so, what comic book character was your favorite?
You want me to take it?
Yeah.
I did grow up with comic books. My favorite, believe it or not, was Daredevil. I loved Daredevil growing up. Hated the movie.
Really?
I had not started watching the Netflix show yet, but I'm going to. But I loved Daredevil and Spider-Man. Spider-Man was probably... I like Spider-Man the most out of superheroes, but more because of the cartoons and the comic books. But there you.
Actually, when I was a little kid, our favorite comic book was Archie's. Mm-hmm. You know the Archie's?
Yeah, I remember Archie's.
And Richie Rich.
I remember Richie Rich. See, the cartoon for me was a cartoon for me for Richie Rich.
But mine was comic books, and I remember reading the comic books, and I was like, damn, he's got everything.
He's got a robot dog.
Man, that was so cool.
Speaking of I also love the Justice League and the Avengers because I love Team. I don't know why. I'm always weird like that, but yeah. Anyway, so what channel? Okay, this is from Ghost Games. Ghost Games with a Z33. Larry and Joe, what challenge do you never want to do again? I guarantee we're going to give the same answer here, but go ahead, I'll let Larry take this
Ghost
one.
Pepper.
You think?
Yeah. Okay, so is Basketball Sunday open to everyone or just friends? Well, it's hard to say because it's like if I said it's open to everyone, then I'm going to have like 1 million people out here. Well, not 1 million, but it's open. I have a certain core group of friends that come out here every single week. Would I allow somebody outside of our friendship to come out here and play basketball? Certainly, if they can go by the rules, because I'll kick your ass out and that's the way it's always been. Yeah. It's like if you didn't obey by the rules, and what it is we play for fun. We don't hack each other. We don't foul each other hard. We all got to go to work the next day.
Fouls happen by accident sometimes, but there's a difference between doing it on purpose and doing it by accident.
So if you have a great attitude and you just want to play some basketball and come out and hang out with a good group of guys, then yeah, you're invited.
And not make fun of the slow guy that's going to be trailing behind everybody. I'm not saying it's going to be me, but I'm just saying.
Somebody else.
Somebody else. All right, guys, what are your favorite sports teams? This is by Baller1206. basketball, baseball, hockey, and football. So, you want to get first? We probably have the same teams.
I think I've already told them a million times.
Yeah.
So you can go
I mean, mine, I go down the gamut. Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, and Eagles. My favorite sport to watch is football. My favorite sports team overall are the Flyers. I absolutely love the Flyers. I love hockey. But I played football, so I have a better understanding of football than I do of any other sport. So, but my favorite team by far are the Flyers. I'm a homer.
You're all Phillies team.
Homer.
So we're both the same when it comes to that. So, yeah, I mean, that's what around this area that most people are like.
Yeah, there's some Giants fans out there, and there's always Cowboys fans and.
Okay, here you go. From Hectic Gamers, what are your 2 biggest fears? They couldn't ask for just one. Let's just cut this question down to your biggest fear.
Well,
because 2 biggest fears is too many, so we'll just do one.
For me, it's heights. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with heights. It scares me. Like, a roller coaster's okay because I'm strapped in, but if a roller coaster would break it, I have to walk down, I'd be out of luck.
My biggest fear, claustrophobic.
Yeah?
I hate tight. Get away. I need room. No, I'm very claustrophobic. Always have been since I was little.
Yeah, this is a serious question, guys. This is from Julie ST83. How do you guys handle cyberbullying epidemic these days? This is something new for me. Cyberbullying. I mean, bullying in general is not new, but cyberbullying
I almost laugh because of that question, but it's like, go ahead.
Well, I don't have much experience. I ignore it. I don't have that many subscribers to my channel or followers on Twitter. And the people I have on Twitter are generally nice people, and they don't give me that. He gets a lot of the hate because he's involved a lot more than I do. I ignore it because I can ignore it.
Right.
It's way different. Bullying in general. When I was younger, I made fun of myself nonstop. I was the funny fat kid in growing up, and that was my defense mechanism.
Do you think you did that so that other people wouldn't?
I definitely did it so other people wouldn't do it, and then because at that point they know it wouldn't bother me.
Right.
So it was easy that way, and it kind of developed my sense of humor, so it kind of worked out for me. But bullying is horrible. Any way you do it, in face or cyberbullying, I think is even worse because it's even more cowardly than regular bullying.
Mm-hmm. I myself have a hard time dealing with it because I grew up in a different generation, and it's like when in my generation, if you had words with somebody else, you either just verbally got it out or you dropped the gloves, and that was how we grew up. And so this is a whole new thing to me, and it's like, and I've dealt with this, and you guys know that I've dealt with this, and it's like, and I'm not going to mention any particulars, but I'm just saying, there's times when you get there and it's like you want to punch somebody or something so bad, but there's nobody to punch. It's invisible. Your enemy is invisible, and I think that's a new concept I'm dealing with right now. But I am finding out that the best way to ignore it is just ignore it. The way to deal with it is just ignore it, because if you don't listen to it, then they don't exist.
No, and they don't have the power. Like I always tell people when somebody gives me, like, driving down the road, somebody gives you a finger. If you give me the finger and I wave and smile at you, you're getting that much more pissed off.
Yeah, I'm going to get pissed and you're going to be happy.
All right, he's not mad. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing with you ignoring it. You're not giving the satisfaction of reacting to it and getting reacted. That's all they want. Trolls.
The only thing
makes me mad, dude.
The only thing is like, does that make bullying right? No, it doesn't at all. And I really believe that it's going to change, because I've been hearing more and more and more on the TV about cyberbullying.
Yeah, it's getting bad.
People are going to make a stand, and I'm telling you what, you're going to see people start getting sued for this stuff. I really believe, and you're going to see people lose to it, and then all of a sudden, they're going to... I'm sorry, did you read a funny question?
I did read a funny question.
But all of a sudden, you're going to see things change around where people won't take their chance, because they're going to find out that, oh, you know what? I'm not so invisible.
Yeah, everything's constantly evolving and changing, and as this is as well, and there'll be an end to it, and not end to it. There'll never be an end to it. But
right.
Anyway.
Go ahead, your turn.
No, it's your turn. That was my question.
Oh, that was yours?
Yeah,
damn. We took a long time on that one.
It was important.
Here you go. Did you ever think you would be at 500,000 subs? And Joe, how many beers can you chug in 1 minute? Did I ever think I was going to be at 500,000? No. I didn't even think I'd be at 100,000. When I first started my channel, I was like, and I still am this way, it's like I'm doing videos because I like doing videos.
It's fun,
I have fun. I have fun hanging out with Joe. And me and Joe are a lot alike. We love hanging out. We love having a good time. And that's just with all the videos. It's like sometimes there's a grind to it. It's like, okay, expect like chilling and growing. It's like, oh, I got to make something for next week. But once we get into it,
yeah, once we start it, it's the way to go. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't mind going home and hanging out with the family a little more because my kids are little. But
sure,
it's once I'm here. Oh yeah, it's a nice release. It's something different. It's nice to go out with the guys and hang out and just do something different.
But for your question, because I know we went off the beaten path.
Completely. I forget the question.
Beaten path, but no, 500,000. No, I never would have dreamt that. I can't even fathom 500,000.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like I can't fathom 1,000 people. No, I can because I've been at sporting events and concerts, but
you've never been around 500,000 people.
I've never been at 500,000 people.
Yeah,
we went to Creation. There'd be like 60 to 80,000 people,
a lot of people,
which was a freaking. You turn around, it was.
All over, camping all over.
Yeah.
Because it's a big camping Christian music festival, so you stay there for the week.
Yeah, it's like Woodstock, Christian Woodstock, and it's like there's so many people, and it's like that's only 60, 80. Well, now times that almost by 10.
That's almost 1/10, right? That's crazy.
Oh, my Lord.
That's crazy. All right, so this one...
They wanted to know how many beers you could chug in a minute.
So...
Oh, that. By the way, that was from YT-EJ's vlogs.
Nice. I mean, honestly, I probably could kill a 6-pack in a minute if I had to.
A minute?
Yeah. I pounded a full 60-ounce pitcher in 8 seconds once. I won't do it again. It hurt really bad. I can pound one beer in a solo cup, like a pint of beer, in like 2 seconds. So I actually went for the Guinness Book of World Records for it, but I never got it. I never finalized it, but I beat it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's me. Where's the question I wanted? I can't find it now. Oh, it's gone now. Somebody asked.
It jumped.
Where was it? It was such a good question. I can't find the guy's name.
Hey, when that happens.
If I find it later, I will ask it for you. But he asked if there was a way to cure balding.
Balding?
Would you take it? I definitely would. If it didn't cost a lot of money. I'm not having surgery for it. But if there's special shampoo,
I forgot I had my glasses on. But no, I wouldn't.
I would, man. Look at this.
No, you know what? Have you ever shaved your head?
Yeah, I have. I warned you about it.
I actually, that was kind of cool. I took my hat off, my glasses landed on my head for a second.
I would never.
Don't, at my age, I don't even care anymore. It's like I was fighting a losing battle. I lost. I don't even care.
I lost it when I was 18. I started losing when I was 18. I lost it fully when I was 20.
So I started shaving it, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah, not me.
And Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care.
No, you do not care.
Okay, here we go from Malachi. This is a good question right here.
I'm ready. I like Malachi.
This is like deep.
Is this the Malachi?
This is deep, yeah.
It is. It's my boy.
Mr. Gold Games.
Malachi, what's up, buddy?
If you had the chance to do anything in the world, Joe, what is the one thing that you'd do?
I play music. I play music for a living. The amount of excitement you get by playing music in front of a whole bunch of people, and I've done it. When I was in Asbury College, I led worship in front of like 2,500 people, and that was pretty big. I've had a few shows where we had a few hundred people there. The reaction you get and the camaraderie playing with guys next to you when you really hit that jam, it's unbeatable for me.
Okay, and after you hear my answer, you're probably gonna be like,
I feel like a loser.
If I could do anything in the world, I would just and this is serious, this is my heart.
Here we go.
No, this is my heart. I just wish that everybody that thinks that they don't matter in this world to understand that they matter to somebody.
I thought you meant for like a job, not for like...
Well, I took it deeper than that.
You always did make me look like a trouble.
Sorry.
Alright, Kool-Aid from Houston, Texas, my man. Oh yeah!
Love Kool-Aid.
What's your favorite dish on chilling and grilling? That we've done? The favorite dish I've eaten?
I'm not even going to answer because I've answered this in.
I wasn't here.
But you go ahead.
I wasn't here for your favorite. I wasn't here.
No, you weren't here
for pot pie.
For some of them.
I wish I was.
Yeah.
The favorite one that we've done together. It's hard to say. It's a toss up between the cheesesteaks because they were fantastic and the grilled pizzas we did recently.
Oh, those cheesesteaks were. How about the meatball sandwiches?
Meatball sandwiches are good too.
Oh man.
So he doesn't want to answer your question.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of the ones that.
No, for me it'd either be the cheesesteak or the grilled pizzas.
They were good.
They were really. I mean, something about grilled pizzas is really. It's really good.
Yeah.
Cliff, I just read a question I already answered that. Sorry, buddy. Do you find it hard to manage work? Okay, this is a good one. This is from Jennifer J. Carreri, 2015. Joe, do you find it hard to manage work, weight loss, YouTube, band, and family? That's a lot. It is. Weight loss alone is a lot for me to handle. I'm not doing as well as I thought I was going to be. When I started this journey on YouTube, I thought I was going to be losing 5 pounds a week easy, and it's not easy. The hard time for me is getting up in the morning just to get up and get to the gym. Once I'm there, I'm fine, but the motivation to get up and go is tough. YouTube's not hard. I hang out with Larry once a week, sometimes twice a week, but it's never hard. The family's always tough because I want to spend as much time with them as possible, and I work a full-time job as well. So my kids are at an age now where I want to be there as much as possible. When I was growing up, my dad was a great provider for the family and a great dad in general, but he wasn't around a lot. He missed a lot of stuff when I was growing up. A lot of my high school football days and stuff like that I remember because he was busy making sure he made enough money to support the family, and I didn't get it. I get it now. So managing that is tough, but you find a way to do it. It just becomes routine eventually, but I appreciate the question.
Okay. It's funny because I had this one here that I almost had to laugh at, right? I'm going to read it real quick. It's from Anthony Duggar, and he said, "Why did Uncle Larry block my Twitter account?" He said, "I have done nothing wrong. I am a big fan of your channel, Larry."
He sent it to me?
No, he sent that to me.
How
I don't
did
know.
you get it?
He tagged you too in it, but he sent it to me.
Weird.
But it's funny because why did I block you from my Twitter account? Believe me, I do not block anybody unless they say something bad, whether it's about me or my family, and that's the only way. If you get in a discussion with me on there and you have your point of view and I have my point of view, that's fine. But as soon as it turns ugly and you say something negative, you got blocked. And then there's no way. I would love to see the conversation that we had before you got blocked, because that would probably show you why you got blocked. Know, right? But I just had to laugh when I read that because it's like I don't block people just because. You know what I mean? Because, hey, I love you, Uncle Larry. How are you today?
Later,
you're
out.
No, it's not like
you deserved
that.
it. You deserved it. If you said Atlanta blocked him, you deserved it. Ace, Azan Lambo probably. He's probably a Packers fan. What is your favorite video game? This is the both of us. You have an answer to that?
What's that?
Your favorite video game?
Oh, yeah, I can answer that. It's always been... I'm kind of between two of them.
So you have one you like now, but what's your all-time favorite video game?
Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Mine is probably Frogger. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love it.
I never liked it.
I'm answering that question. No?
Nah. Okay, let's see. What did you want to be as a kid?
I know you're in. Can I answer your question for you?
Go ahead. Let's see if you got it right.
You wanted to be a cop?
As a kid. No. As a kid.
Well, what's a kid mean?
Yeah, what does a kid mean? Because I have two different things. Before the age of, say, 17.
So a kid.
Or maybe 15 would have been. Wouldn't you say that's a kid?
I think now a kid is anywhere up to 25.
That's messed up because it changed. But as a kid,
when I was 25, I was an adult. But
you're right. I wanted to be a cop later on in life. But
see?
When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a doctor.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. Until I grew up and found out exactly how long you have to go to school for that shit.
Yeah, right. I wanted to be a football coach, actually.
Did you?
Or a coach in general. I guess it wasn't football back then. It was just a coach. My dad coached, which you guys probably know because he coached him. And I remember going to practice and stuff when I was a little kid and watching how they kind of respected him and they kind of mentored him, and I kind of liked that. I also wanted to be a youth pastor for a long time.
Yeah.
But I was in my teen years, late teen, early.
When I
years.
met you, that's what you went to college for.
I went to school for. Yeah. I like having that effect.
Yeah. And to tell you the truth, you might see us with beers and everything, but we've never lost our faith in Christ.
No.
We've always... We have our beliefs, and they might differ from other people's beliefs, but the bottom line is that we really believe the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
We do, and we live our lives as we feel and we answer to God for the way that we feel.
With that every day.
You know, and that's what you guys got to remember is that we are who we are. Here's a good one, Joe. This is just to me. Who is your all-time favorite NFL player? But we'll do it for both of us.
Mine?
NFL player, yeah.
This is gonna be so bad. We get so much ridicule for this. Michael Strahan. I was a Giants fan when I was younger.
All right, I gotta turn the camera off now.
And I've always loved Michael Strahan.
I can't even look at him anymore to tell you.
And he's really good on Kelly Ripa. I wasn't an Eagles fan for a long time. It was football fan. It wasn't all-time sports. Right? It was football.
Yo, I can't believe you said that. I don't think we can be friends anymore.
We can still be friends. Not like he's wearing a Redskins hat.
No, I'm not.
I know. But it's the colors.
My favorite football player of all time, Reggie White.
Oh, Reggie White was a great player. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I really like Randall Cunningham too, which is funny.
Made you feel like shit again, didn't I?
Yeah, you were. All right, who is your favorite Phillies player of all time?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Tug McGraw.
Really?
Yep.
I have a toss-up between Von Hayes, Juan Samuel, and Michael Jack Smith. Michael Jack Smith probably gonna win because I met him once.
I would go with him if I was you, because.
But I love
Von Hayes. Like he fell apart though.
Remember Glenn Wilson, the right fielder with a cannon of an arm?
Yeah.
They were going back to Phillies when they had maroon and baby blue. They had the best colors. I love the Phillies back then. All right, Ghost Games 33 again. No, I just lost it. Will you guys ever do a skit together? Yes. We will. Next.
Well, we haven't done this. Yeah, we will.
We will. We haven't yet. We've been talking about it for a while now.
Well, and it's funny because this one is kind of like on the same lines as that, because it was Monique and she was like, "What kind of videos would you two like to do in the future?"
Skits.
And not even just skits.
I think my personal opinion, I want to do a fishing video with them. Because I think that's our element.
We definitely
That's
will.
our element. That's how we started.
But no, we did love Two Dudes Getting Foods.
We did.
It's just
My schedule was off.
circumstances just stopped it. That doesn't mean we're not doing it anymore, guys. Don't think that. There's we don't know what the future holds for either one of us.
What we had to do, because you guys expect certain things each week, we couldn't make it a regular thing. Doesn't mean it's not going to pop up somewhere out of nowhere.
Like if all of a sudden the Food Network says, "Hey, you guys want to go out and go travel in the world and do videos for us?"
Of course we do.
We'd be like, let me think about it.
Yeah.
You're going to pay us for that?
Sell insurance or go eat food with my best friend.
Yeah.
I'm going to go eat food with one of my buddies. That's what I'm going to do.
So you never know what the future's going to hold for us, and we're open to, whatever happens. But as far as future videos, we're going to stay doing the same things that we're doing right now because life is going to get more hectic for Joe.
Definitely.
That's how it's just planned out for
what happens when you add a kid.
Other than that, we're going to do what we can, and that's all we can.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all we can do.
Right, that's all we can do. But our whole thing was we couldn't make commitment to doing Two Dudes Getting Food every week.
Right.
And we didn't want you guys to expect it if it wasn't going to be there. But doesn't mean we don't want to surprise you with one every now and again. Right? Come on, that was butter.
That's what I'm talking about.
I beat that one.
Anyway, we're going to have to stop it now because this is going to be kind
What's
of
your favorite color? Last one.
Blue.
Really? Mine's orange. All right, guys.
Anyway, you guys are all awesome, and I'm sorry if I forgot to say some of the people's names.
Yeah, we started flying off quickly here, Dan.
I appreciate you guys with all the questions that you've given, and we're going to have to tweet out that, okay, it's done, or else we're going to get questions for the rest of the night right now. But we appreciate everything. We love you guys to death. Remember to hit that like button on there because that's a big deal.
I'm tweeting you right now. All done. Thanks, guys.
Don't forget to hit the like button because that's important to us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Joe's channel.
Oh, yeah.
You guys need to hit him up, man. Because
Joe Bump. It's nice and simple.
Yeah, let his channel grow, man. Show him some love. Anyway, until next time, remember, no hate needed, just love. Put your feet up and relax. We'll meet you at the lounge. Tell me you don't have no beer left?
I don't, and I didn't want to do it again and get called out on it like I did that one video. I forgot there wasn't any beer left. I didn't know.
Well, that was long, so you could have saved one sip.